Hello and welcome back to the Nasty Metal production channel here at YouTube, and welcome to the second EP review of the week. Wow, 2 EP reviews in 1 week. Normally there'd be an album review here, but no, it's an EP review. And the EP review, of course, is the second EP from, of course, Canada's Kurse. Who, of course, are a stoner doom metal band. Now, it's, of course, is titled Prophecies Episode 1, The Awakening. I guess that means there's going to be Episode 2 at some point in time. So, before I really head into the EP, let's definitely go through a little bit of backstory to kind of speed you all up, because I know some of you are definitely new to this band as well, just as I was. So let's definitely kind of get you guys up to speed here. Alright, so Kurse. Again, they are a stoner doom metal band. They, of course, are based out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, and were formed in 2014. And their debut EP, Tales of the Wizard, was released in 2017. Now, as far as members, it seems to be consists of three guys over here. So we have Oliver M, Jivti, and Felix P. Now I know some of that's probably definitely some French names there. Again, French Canadian. However, due to me being from the United States, I probably butchered some of that. Anyways. That's just me just being too hard on myself. Alright, so with all of that, I guess we can just head in to the EP over here. Alright, so Prophecies Episode 1, The Awakening. Their second EP was released on January 9th, 2020, and of course is a 3-track EP affair. Now, and as far as these 3 tracks, well, this of course let me go back to Metal Archives real quick here to get the timestamp. So here it, of course, clocks in at 25 and 34 seconds. So 25 minutes, 34 seconds, and there's 3 tracks. And so there you can tell, and since this is, of course, the stoner doom metal stuff affair, well, of course, you know that the songs are definitely going to be long. Definitely on the epic side. I mean, track number 1, Ascendant, clocks in at 7 minutes and 24 seconds. Track number 3, Prophecy, clocks in at 8 minutes and 04 seconds. However, track number 2, the song in between here, Twin Suns, clocks in at 10 minutes and 6 seconds. And that is the longest song on here. And so with that, and since of course the style is of course that sort of stoner doom metal, so though definitely on the doom metal side, and definitely the epic side, these are definitely slow, brooding, very dark, and very almost mystical, very almost at times even psychedelic, bluesy, just doomy stoner affair, just stuff here. It's just that's what you definitely get. The only thing that comes close to being a very upbeat kind of track is the opener, Ascendant. This track definitely, of course, a way that begins, which is very cool. The way with the feedback and so on from of course the guitars, and then breaking into that again, that real dirgy, real heavy, sludgy riff. It's definitely cool stuff, and definitely and again, though again throughout listening to this, I'm actually reminded of another very more traditional doom metal band. That's of course is Wretch, or The Gates of Slumber. Very much, again, same guy, of course, part of that same band, which, of course, I've covered Wretch and, of course, Gates of Slumber on this channel before. Still, though, this is definitely the one thing that definitely, when it comes to at least comparisons, definitely the one that seems to really come to mind, especially on this track, of course, and, of course, the other 2 songs. But let's definitely kind of stay on Ascendant here. And Ascendant, I mean, it definitely starts off very, again, just has a real sludgy, very riff to it. Well, of course, midway in, it does kind of really slow down. I mean, that's, I think, over a few minutes, at least a minute or so, until it's probably back to them at the same speed it was before. And when I say speed, I'm not meaning fast, just that at the same pacing. So overall, it's definitely one of my favorite tracks off this one. The other 2 songs, on the other hand, Twin Suns and Prophecies, they definitely seem to begin very similar with a very much that sort of bass, very Sabbath influenced here, of course, and why I also can even make the comparisons to Wretch, and maybe even, of course, the Gates of Slumber. I can make comparisons to that, just to that very bass riff, but of course, very emphasizing on, of course, that sort of phaser pedal effect, and very subtle phaser pedal effect. Definitely, I say at that. With, of course, with the bass right before, of course, going into, again, very slow, just, again, brooding stuff here. But I think of the two here that I actually like the most, I think Prophecy is the one that really sticks out the most to me of these last two songs here. I mean, Twin Suns, for a 10-minute epic, it definitely does what it has to do. But Prophecy, on the other hand, I think is the one that really sticks out the most to me in terms of standout songs. This one definitely has, again, a very similar, like I said, the way it starts off with, again, with that bass tone, and so with the bass riff, and of course, again, with that very subtle phaser pedal effect tone added to it. However, there is some cool sort of guitar soloing on this one, though very 70s, very psychedelic, though, and very bluesy as well in terms of the just the cadence and so on of it, and I just dig it. I think in many ways of the two I really dig, even though I do definitely dig Twin Suns. Again, it's definitely a 10-minute epic, and it does what it has to do. But Prophecy is one that definitely sticks out at me. So overall, these three songs this is definitely a cool fucking EP from start to finish. So my rating, I'm actually giving a 8.05 actually out of 10, and you probably saw that rating anyways on this side of your screen. That rating is definitely what I'm giving it. That's why I'm giving it 8.05 out of 10. I think it's definitely a solid fucking EP from start to finish. Definitely great stoner doom metal for sure. And I think definitely this really does lean more towards on the epic stoner doom metal side of it. And if that really is a genre, that should be. And I think Kurse will definitely be one of the forerunners of that sort of epic stoner doom metal stuff here. Definitely great stuff here. So with that, if you're definitely, I know some of you are very unfamiliar with these guys, and if you like sort of doom metal and stoner stuff, I recommend checking you this one out. Now, I will of course leave a link to their Bandcamp page so you can check them out of your curiosity, and just for that. So definitely, I'm leaving a link in there in the description box, and of course, since I told you where it is, you know where to find it. So with that, I hope you all enjoyed. This is every Thrash Sam out, and I'll see you all later. Take care, everyone.